Okay, so in this video I'm going to be changing some styles around, making this look a little bit better. But first, last video I encountered a little bit of a bug that made it so I couldn't place notes anymore. And the reason for that is down here this is supposed to be data. So I'm sure that'll fix it. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so let's close making notes and data. And this one, let's go to index. So let's go to CSS calendar and current day. Yeah, current day is right. And change this from a 34 to a 38. And this one to a 62. So let's see that. Okay, so now I want to go here and down here. I want to do this just while it's in landscape mode. Orientation, landscape. And I want to go to clip path. I don't know if you've ever seen this before or seen what it does. Well, that's not right. So what the clip path will do. So imagine putting 4 points down. So 4 points and then drawing lines through all those points to connect them. So you put the first one here. Then you put the next one right here. Then you put the next one down here at the bottom, and the last one here. And then it will connect like this. So it'll create this sort of shape like that my mouse is doing. Kind of like that. So that's what I want to do. I want to cut that part out, a little triangle right here. I just want to cut it out. So you could do that. And you could do that really easily just with percentages. So okay, so this 0, 0 is right up here. So 0y is on top and 0x is all the way to the left. So then the next point, which you saw, is 100, 0. So that's 100 of the container. So the x goes over all the way to 100 and the y stays at 0. Now you want to drop this down on y to 100. So let's do something else here. Let's say 100% and 100%. So what that would do, that 100%, so this is where we left off. So 100% on the x is basically where it is. Okay, so it stays there. But then 100% on the y, the third point would be all the way down here. But you don't want it all the way down here. You want it pushed over a little bit. So with that, you could just change the x to an 88. Then the last point, well, the x is 0 down here. So the x is basically back aligned with the top where it started, but the y is still at the bottom. So the y is still at 100. So the last will be 0, 100%. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, it didn't do anything. Let's see. Let's look at that again. Let's see if I take the... I see what I did. You probably already noticed this, but I have to select it. Current day info. I can't believe I actually made that mistake. It was this that threw me off. I thought I was... kind of confused me. Okay, so this should work now. Okay, so you see what that does? Pretty cool. I kind of like it. Okay, now there's something else I want to do as well. There's a couple more things I want to do actually. So I want to change the color of these black borders here. So let's close these out. I don't think I'm going to be needing them. Let's go to main. So down here, you want to change this color to 9C, 9C, 9C. Okay, so I find that looks better. But if you look at it in pink, not pink, let's do baby blue. This is still dark. So, okay, that's simple enough. You just have to select this color and go to border colors, and where is it? Previous month, last day, and just put this there. So this one will change as well. Okay. Okay, so let's close this. And this I want to keep open. So if you look here, let's go back to red. In the next section, I'm going to be adding PHP, which will make it so if you change the color to red and then refresh it, it'll stay red. Let's go to purple. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to add, and that is a background text that says 2019 calendar. So for that, let's go to index, right up here, and H3, let's say 2019, and H4. And let's give them both a class of background text and off color. Let's just go to main, and right here I'm going to style these so background. First, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, it totally messes everything up. So let's go background, whoops. Background text. You want to give it position. Absolute. The opacity to 0.22. The font size to 10 view width, so that's going to make it huge. The Z index to be -1. The margin to be 0. The top 50%. Well, let's just see what we got so far. Let's see what this is like. So yeah, they're not messing up the flow of the page anymore, which is good, but the position is all wrong. So I got top 50, whoops, that's supposed to be 50%, obviously. 50% left, 50%. So let's see what this is like. Okay, so it's still not right. Let's go to transform, translate, -50% and -50%. Okay, so they're being positioned a little bit better. But now I want to select just the H4 with the background text and give it a top of 62%. And I need to change the font size here to to 7 view width. Okay, so I kind of like how this looks. You know what? They're not pushed to the left enough, to the right, I mean. I need to increase this. Okay, so I like how this looks. When you place notes down and you like hover through your calendar, not hover through it, but when you scroll through, just having something behind the calendar, to me, it just feels a bit better. It makes it not look so blank. I'm spelling the same thing on every note, basically. Just the same little note. Doesn't mean anything. Okay, and there's one more thing to do. And that is I want to hide them in portrait. So it's simple enough. You just say background text display is none. So everything else should basically look the same here. Here. Yeah. And the background text sort of follows whichever theme you're currently using. So if you go black, it'll be black. If you go to pink, it'll be pink. You can't really see it as well because they're pretty transparent, but they definitely are. If you go to baby blue, you can see a bit of a change. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video.